Hi everybody, my name is Jo from Yoga Jo and welcome to Back Bends and Longevity. So today you will be needing your blocks, a blanket and a strap, and let's get started straight away. So let's grab our block and our strap, place your strap close by and place down your block. We're going to sit in virasana, which is our hero pose, placing your knees together, your feet to the side of your block. You may need a few more blocks or you can use a blanket, it's up to you. Remove the flesh from behind your knees and take a seat down. Make sure that all 10 toes are down onto the floor. Your buttocks is nicely in between and you're lifting up your knees. Your inner thighs are pulling up. Your knees are down. I often refer to the knees as happy knees because I want them sitting up nice and tall. It's like smiling with a mask on. And not smiling knees. Smiling knees work out to the side. So you'll see the difference. Now they're out and now they're in. So out, in. I want them tucked in. As you do that, you'll notice that you have to utilize the core. You have to sit up nice and straight, your shoulders back and down. And let's place our palms facing up. Nose is parallel to the floor. Close your eyes for a moment so I can tell you what we're up to. So this sequence emphasizes moving safely into back bends that open up the heart and the shoulders while challenging your balance. Back bends help to energize and revitalize the body and also help to keep mental depression at bay. They elasticize the spine as well, help hernia weaknesses to be corrected and eliminate minor ailments from the body. But please do remember to bend with your back and not with your brain. So let's keep you young in your body and your mind and add longevity to your life. Kindly drop your chin down toward your chest for a little saying. 5 habits to increase longevity. 1. Laugh often. 2. Alleviate stress with a daily meditation. 3. Do yoga. 4. Cleanse sense seasonally. And 5. Practice acceptance. Slowly begin to open up your eyes, looking down at your knees. Draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga, everybody. Let's just take our arms out and have a big inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling all the way down. Let's do that once more. Inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling all the way down. So we're going to do a little twist sitting here. So we just start to straighten up. Don't overdo it. Taking your right fingertips to the left knee. Left fingertips behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, start to twist. Holding it here. Keep breathing. And then slowly start to move your chin over your right shoulder. Hold it here for a moment. And then let's look back over the left shoulder. Come back to the front. Let's take our left fingers to our right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, lift. Exhale, start to twist. Looking over the back. Hold it here. And slowly turn your head to look over that left shoulder. And back over to the right. Coming back to the front. So we're going to work with our belt. I'm going to go into Gomukha arms. So I want you to take a belt. You're going to place it over your right shoulder. So obviously you can use a strap from your nightgown. That's a great belt to use. So we're going to start by taking our right arm, stretch it up to the ceiling. Place the right hand in between the shoulder blades and then help that elbow down. So really pulling it down. Either you're going to hold to your belt or you're going to bring your left hand and you'll try and hold hands. If not, you're just holding onto both sides of the belt. If you don't have a belt, you can just hold into your t-shirt. Now, very important, pull the navel in because what tends to happen is you tend to arch your back. So pulling in, sitting up nice and tall, stretching up. We're going to start to bring the right elbow down and lift it back up. Let's do once more, down and lift it up. Now I want to see if you can make a C. So take it all the way around and bring it back in, and all the way around and bring it back up. Let's do one more of those. Round, down, and all the way up. Hold it there. We can go to a twist to the right. So again, pulling in the core, lifting up those inner thighs, and slowly twisting to the right. It won't be a huge twist. Hold and breathe. Coming back to the center. Let's work over to the left. And back to the front. Release those arms. Let's take a strap over to the left side. And let's work onto the left side. So you lift up that left arm, big stretch up. Place the hand in between the shoulder blades. Help that elbow stretch, stretch, stretch. Sit up tall, placing down right hand. Either you're holding onto your belt or onto your hands. And then pull that navel in. So that you're sitting up nice and straight, lengthening into the spine. And we're slowly going to take down that elbow and lift it back up. Bring it down and up. Now let's try and work into our C. So opening it, I see you. And I see you go back up. Once more, all the way out and down. And all the way back up. Sit up straight, and let's work to the left first. So just stretching to the left, holding your core and arching through the back, tucking in those inner thighs, and coming back to the front, over to the right side, and slowly back to the center. Release the arms, you can roll your shoulders back a little bit, and a little bit forward. Okay, so we're going to just do a little bit of a movement. I just want to move back so you can see my hands. So from here, I want to place your right hand down beside you. Lift up into the left, big stretch. Bending your right elbow. I want you to stretch over, stretch and lengthen. You can look up at your hand. And imagine you've got a feather duster in your hand. So I want you to sweep in front of you. Sweep out. Sweep. Now placing your hand down, bring the right arm, sweep with your feather duster, and let's take it up. Watch the hand, big stretch. Let's take that feather duster again, sweep it down, sweep in front, all the way. Let's grab the feather duster with the left, bring it forward, sweep, let's look up, feather duster, and let's take it back down, big sweep. Take the feather duster in the right, bring it over. Let's look up. Hey, yo, feather duster. And coming back down. Let's bring it over. Last one, coming back. Hold up. And up you come. Fantastic. Let's get onto our knees, our hands and knees. And we're just going to work into our cat and cow. So hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, feet are facing down. Make sure you have a nice flat back. With that, you're going to inhale, looking up, not arching the back. Exhale, rounding down, look at that navel, flattening out, lengthening through the spine, inhaling up. Exhale, rounding down. Once more, inhaling up. And exhaling, working down. Let's come back to the neutral spine. Placing your hands, one hand stick in front. Tucking your toes under. And let's work into your downward facing dog. Relax your head. Let's walk out side to side. Big stretch. Relax the head. Walking out. You can turn your head side to side. And up and down. So a nice big stretch you're getting here. On your toes. And slowly down. Just check your down dog position, so you can always check by going into a plank and back into your down dog. There's a correct alignment and good stretch. And slowly you place your bunion bones together, your ankles are slightly apart, and I want you to walk your hand towards the feet. Walk them all the way. Push your hips right over your ankles, so you lean forward slightly. Relax the head down. From here, I want you to draw your hands behind your back. Stretch into the length and allow your head to go down. Stretch those arms. So we're going to lead with the collarbone and take the arms back. So stretching and leading with the collarbone, lengthening up you come all the way up to standing. Big stretch, light back. And let's lift up. Inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling, arms out. We're going to work into tadasana, our head balance. You obviously have a choice. If you have high blood pressure, you're not going into a head balance, you can go back into your down dog. If you are menstruating, you're going to same thing, or you can go into a dolphin. I will demonstrate those. If you know how to go into a head balance, please go up immediately. I want you to stay up as long as you possibly can, straight legs. If you need the wall, please work with the wall. So let me just demonstrate our dolphin, and obviously you know how to do your down dog. So into your dolphin, you're working into your down dog. We're working a little bit more difficult today. So you're in your down dog, you slowly drop onto the elbows, keeping the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, fingers are nicely spread, pushing the shoulders back, looking forward because we are working back bend, so you're trying to get your head looking forward, and starting to walk the feet towards your face, but keep pushing back with the shoulders, trying to push your heels down to the floor, having a nice stretch into those calves, the hammies, the glutes, and then you can see if you can lift up your right leg. Placing it back down, lifting up the left, placing it back down, walking back, and seeing if you can push up back into your downward facing dog. Stretch it out. If you're tired, your toes together, your knees apart, and you just release. So you keep doing that. I will just demonstrate going up into our shoulder balance. Okay. So I always like to work with a blanket. It's up to you. So working to tadasana. Remember the fantastic benefits for it. Obviously, you know from going up and down, there's huge benefits for your body. Making sure your foundation is correct, that is the most important thing. So I make a nice little triangle. I place my elbows directly underneath the shoulders, hands together, placing the hands together, tucking the baby fingers under, thumbs up. And as if I've got a little egg inside there, pushing down to the heel of my hands. Head comes down, pushing back into the shoulders, making sure they're nice and strong, and then slowly working my way up. So if you're up, I want you to stay there for a bit. Bunion bones touching, ankles apart, and straightening up. And we're just going to hold it here for a little bit. Just breathing into it. Hold for a bit. Keep breathing. So obviously you're going to do what you can do. Don't think you're a hero. Just working to it with love and respect for your body. Just going to hold a little bit longer because obviously you've been there for a while. So I don't want to push you too hard. When you come down, I want you to come down with poise. So slowly control. Huge control coming down. Try and take it as slow as you can. When you touch down, you walk your feet back, your knees apart, and you place 2 fists underneath your head. Relax there for a moment. And then slowly release. If you need to come back to your mat, you're coming back to your mat. Remove your equipment. And let's just go back into a nice stretch. And move into your down dog, stretched out. Okay. So we're all going to walk ourselves forward, all the way forward. Bunion bones together, head down. Clasp your hands into prayer. Namaste, shoulders back. Lengthen through the spine and up you come. All the way. We're going to take our arms up to the ceiling. Palms are together. You can cross your thumbs over. Stretching up. Try and lengthen through the arms. I'm going to work over to the right. Try and keep your hips in line with your heels so you're not working over to the side. And we're slowly working over to the right. Big stretch. Back to the center and over to the left. Coming back to the center and slight back bend, just a slight back bend. And up you come. With a swan dive, I want you to cross your arms, have a good stretch, inhale, lift up. Hands back together, cross the thumbs over a different way. Stretch up tall. Let's go over to the right again. Let's try and go a little bit further. And up you come, utilizing your core and not your back. Over to the left side. Try and keep the arms straight and by your ears. Try and keep looking forward so that your head is not all funny. Up you come. Slight back bend. Up we go. Let's do that swan dive. Cross over the other way. Up you come. Arms up. Let's place our thumbs back to where we started. Stretch up tall. Let's try and go our maximum. So over to the right. Nice extension. Coming all the way up. Over to the left. Huge extension. And up. Working backwards. And up. And a big down. Now keep it down here. I want you to take your arms in front. Inhale, looking up forward. Then working to some sun salutations. So bring the hands on either side. Stepping far back with your right leg. Opening up through the chest. Flatten hands. Left leg steps back, plank. First round we'll do both knees down. So knees, buttocks, elbows just above the floor. Nose, chin, chest dives onto the backs of the feet. Shoulders back, lengthen. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Tuck the toes into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Look at your hands, right foot, right thumb. Left foot. Head down, hands to prayer, lengthen. Inhale up. Exhale, coming down, hands front, hands side. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Open. Place the hands right. Knees, buttocks, elbows, nose, chin, chest. Up you go. Shoulders back. Tuck toes into a down dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Hands to prayer. Up we go. Inhale, lift. And this time we're going to go over to the right. I want you to stretch again to Come back up, over to the left, come back up, and a nice back bend. And let's come back down, stretch